Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Galactic Civilization 4 once more, to the beginning of our great civilization. Welcome back to this sponsored video series, and I want to show you more gameplay of this really underrated and amazing game. So we have started last episode with the foundation of our empire here, that we have of our civilization, right? And next up, actually, we want to continue with the expansion. We have already colonized Devoa 6 over here after my hometown geode, and right now we are using all the resources we can get from Devoa and boosting geode's output with that. Right now, building also another manufacturing district here. We already finished one, and as we can see, it also gets +1 level boosting here thanks to my industrial center that we have, and it's +2 in total then for the output. We can also see this then here, that we have the industrial centers and their adjacent bonuses. Very good. This one here is coming out, and then we can probably focus on another one. And I would like to do this right away, as much manufacturing as possible, using all the boosts that we can get from Devoa there as well to finish that quickly before we let Devoa slip into independence there with the governor. Alright, next up we have our next system over here that is a potential targetable planet for us, the Alcus 1, and I've already sent a colony ship over, so it's going to take a while, right? 4 more turns before we can arrive here, but then we have another very amazing class planet for us. The only problem I can see right now is that there is this probe, and this probe is dangerous because it's another alien life form, and they have also found this system here now. And that means they probably will also want to send someone over and getting settled in. We need to be faster than this. Let's continue also with my probes for some scouting. This area, unfortunately, once again, is also barren, so nothing we can do here. There's nothing here anymore for us, right? So the only solution to me is to dip further into the galaxy, into this star cluster where we are right now. That's this area. This is the map that we play right now. Armed shuttle research completed with the next turn. Spaceships are fragile things, and it's not great feat destroying them. The real art is destroying the enemy before they do it to you first. New equipment will be required if we hope to come out on the right side of that calculation more often. And with that, we get also lasers, cannons, and the hypersonic missiles that we can do. We need to decide on a new attack right away. We can go for molecular fabrication, substantially boost our civilization's manufacturing by 5% flat. Not bad. We can also go for better weapons or increased movement speed. Increased movement speed takes 5 turns though to research, so I'd rather go with the fabrication to further boost my manufacturing output. My flagship is almost at the star cluster. There it is. Unfortunately, another dead wall. This is really disappointing at the moment. We got 4 dead stars right around us, right? There's nothing close that we can do. There's still this little cluster that we have, and I think I've already sent my probe over that we should have. Yep, the probe is already on its way, and this flagship has now nothing to do anymore. There is still one more thing over here, so let's actually go for this, and then this one, right, before we start with some researching there as well. We have also, with the latest hack, got 2 free warships, right? So it's that Guardian ship that we have and that fighter ship. We can actually keep them combined in a fleet, right? And both of them can protect me a bit. Combat rating is at 3. It's a bit low there, of course. These were free ships that we can use, at least a bit of protection. Alright, they come back to us once more. We have encountered the Archaean. As of yet, we have been unable to communicate with them, but our scientists claim that they can develop universal translation technology if they are given the time and resources. We could start with that right away, and we should contact a private corporation to do the work. This would cost me 600, that's too much. We assign some scientists for this, and this starts a way to communicate mission. Right, so it's, I think, not the... Nope, it's not the research right away that actually we start with that. It's a mission that we start with that. Once more, we end the turn, and we find something very important for us. There is a star cluster over here, or a solar system that has 2 Promethean planets on it, right? And this is absolutely vital for us, since Promethean is my go-to growth resource. Also, what I can see right now is we have another colony ship ready for action. For this I need to use one of my already existing citizens that we have on our homeworld, Geode. So one of them needs to go, unfortunately. And we could either take someone that really hates us, right? Or most of them are neutral. We could also go with someone that is very useless to us right now. We got 2 of them that are worker, so I think these are pretty important. So I'm going with one of a normal citizens here that has also just a normal approval rating there for us. This is of course shrinking Geode there for now, but we get a new colony ship that we can use. Very important next is also my constructor that is ready for action, and let's send the constructor over here and build the mining station. It's risky because it's very far away actually from my core domain, right? So it's also open to any kind of threat, right? So it's also not defendable at the moment to me. We are really just using it to boost my Promethean income, and with that also my growth rating. We can also see my influence area, right? So this is my influence right now. I don't see any other alien influence area yet, which is great. So this is something we can use for us at the moment. A supply ship we have now new that is providing manufacturing points is a constructor. Or we also go into some more military ships. I think I like that idea because there's nothing else we can do right now. So let's go ahead with the streak ship. This takes 2 turns and this is a bit of a better fighter there at the moment. Building up the fleet is important, I think, for some early skirmishes. Let's end the turn and continue out here. There's an artifact. Unfortunately, the probe cannot take this. We need to decide the next system. Do we have another scan available? No, we don't. How much longer does it take, by the way? 25 months. Alright. This is really far outside now, right? So, let's try this one here next. There is now an alien empire. Oh, this is very close. Too close. And we also get the news. GNN Live. Venture into the world of groundbreaking discoveries as we reveal the top 5 galactic civilizations leading the charge in cutting-edge technology and pushing the boundaries of the known universe. Unknown. Right. Molecule fabrication we have. With that, a manufacturing boost flat. Now, subspace scanning, space weapons. That would allow something. I think I would like to build the research districts now. This would give me also the orbital research lab, Xeno research. Eye of the Universe, ship range increase. Not bad, not bad. Promethean drive. Let's actually go for the subspace. I think that's more important. Another alien species. Our screen flickers for a minute before the video emerges, filled with an image of a massive insectoid creature. Motionless at first, it's only a slight waver of its vicious pincers, which indicate the creature is alive as it glares back at us. Yeah, why should it glare back at us dead? That's it. It's very much alive, I think. Let's fake a smile and nod as if you understand and proceed to close the incoming message. It's better than play stupid. Right, we know you're here and we can't do anything else about it for now. We got another fleet now here piling up, right? That's the prismatic fleet that we have. Let's actually merge them together so we have now a fleet of 5 ships. I'm feeling a bit secure with that, at least for the moment. We'll just see how secure that really is. Yep, with that we have finished all the shipbuilding here. We need to be careful though because ships do cost me upkeep, and we have now 2.3 coin that we have here, so this lowers my monthly income to 6.4, and we need to be just careful overall about these expenses that we have. Another colony ship is entirely possible, however this will further lower the amount of citizens living here, right? And this is probably also not really my ideal situation, getting my home core town too low there. So at the moment it's a bit of a pickle here, what we can build and what we should build. The game recommends me here the supply ship, a constructor, and hauls refined goods to another colony, providing 75 manufacturing points. Nah, I don't know about this so much. Let's build another warship and hope that we can unlock some more ships until then. Alright, we are deep in, should we call it enemy? No, it's not enemy yet. In other alien life forces space. Let's get out of it quickly. Perfect, there you go. He's got a good system, honestly. Another one coming up. Alien appears. The crested ridges above its eyes flex as it leans in to study us from its perch in an ornate looking room. Yes, it's the dragons. The dragons are also here. They've got an amazing system, honestly. 3 planets in one system that are habitable. We don't have any other planet here that we can colonize, unfortunately. Horrible overall. We have finished all the manufacturing districts here now. Perfect. They're getting their boost as well. And with that, we are putting or outputting now 22 manufacturing points. That's crazily good, I think, at least. Next up, I would like to boost my research a bit more. We do have the capital mainframe. Allows us to jumpstart our research. It does boost my research by 20% and also my research output by +1 flat. And it also gives a 2 level to research of adjacency level bonuses. And this one here, I think, is the best option that we have. We do get the flat research bonus out of the tile itself. And then we got 3 research tiles, also this isolated biome over there with +3 research right away. So I think this is a good point. Let's actually build the research district here then as well, as this one gives me another massive boost to my research output. Once again, we have found a dead system. This is crazy bad luck here. Let's move on to, I think, this one. Let's go. And hope that there is still something that we might find here. This is an orange glow. I think this might have a better chance for us. It's also the outer edges of my star cluster that we are in right now. So we might actually get us something from that. Now, let's just see. Another dead world. Perfect. Perfect. Could cry. Go ahead and continue onwards to this star cluster, to the star system over there. Subspace scanning is finished. With that, we get the Promethean drive that we can use, more ship range overall, and also more sensor range. And also this starts the Eyes of the Universe research improvement that we can do to boost our research output there as well. This is what I was waiting for. Asteroid mining allows us to start building asteroid miners that boost our world's manufacturing. We also get 2 free asteroid miners right away. This is a perfect research that we need. We got lots of asteroids, asteroid belts in our home world. And there it is. Yeah, 1 turn too late. We missed it. And that means we cannot settle on Alcas 1 and lose this major opportunity for improvement. Really, 1 turn was enough. We even boosted that flag, that colony ship, and it was not enough. This is problematic for us now. That means that we're probably going to have my homeworld as the outer edges of my civilization there. Let's hope that at least we can get to this mining station there before anyone else. This is really vital that we need it. And Alcas 1 is lost to us. Unfortunately, there's no other planet we can settle on right now. So let's get the colony ship back home. Alright, up here we find something that actually has an amazing class, a tropical planet that would be good for us. However, it's so far outside, I wonder if we can actually hold it. That's the problem. Yes. What are the downsides, right? Let's try it and settle on it. It's the only path forward there. Let's take the risk. Because we have another free colony ship in my homeworld that I'm keeping in reserve for if we find something, for the unlikely chance. Yeah, another dead world. This is... I don't know what this is. Honestly, I'm really frustrated right now. We don't find any habitable planets for us. Unfortunately. Since Geode has a lot of manufacturing right now, I might actually now give Devoa a governor. We should probably do this, because with that, we do get another world that we can completely individualize. Let's just check it out, the 3 that we have. And this one here is actually badly burned in a cooking accident. And he's brilliant though. This one here, he's corrupt. He would give me global crime increase. Melanite, she doesn't like me, right? Or he. But he actually gives me plus 20% growth. Go ahead and do this. And with that, we can now get a core world capital out here as well. This will boost my gross income and my population cap. Let's just make sure that we do have it in a proper location, like the plains here. There you go. Getting this one up to speed. Approval rating is really low right now, so let's hope that we can improve this rather soon. We might do this by, for example, building us an approval improvement. That I don't really find right now. Is there anyone like this? Influence we have here. Influence. Wealth boost. There's nothing for approval, unfortunately. So we will need to probably boost manufacturing here once more. Go ahead with another manufacturing district. And that's it for now. This one is now on its own, right? So that means we can actually use one of my colony ships. This one. To settle on one of these planets here. Because what other choices do we have, right? Devora has some planets in its system, 2 of them, that we can actually use. One with a good defense, planetary defense, thanks to the mountains. And the other one with more research output. Still, both of them are unpleasant to live on. Let's go with the easily defendable one that also has some good manufacturing boosts for us available. Alright, down here, what do we find? A poor planet, another Promethean site, and an asteroid. That's it. Let's continue onwards to this next star system down here. This looks like a big one, right? Because we can already see outer planets right now. So this might be something. This is not looking so bad. There's another Promethean site at least. That would be something. And we also continue one more turn, and then we can build that starbase if no one else intercepts. And my colony ship also continues up there. Economic advisor on Geo discovered rare resources under the planet's most fertile region. They want permission to excavate the land to reach these resources. They promise to set up a small exhibit for all the species they exterminate. Holy cow. Alright. What is this? Absolutely not. Pacifism, cultural awareness goes up. Invest in improving it. We get a farming. We don't need that, honestly. Go ahead. We get nihilism, cultural awareness, plus wealth, and -1 farming. Unfortunately, for my species, we actually have to go with this, right? We don't need farming. The +1 wealth is pretty good. So all the creatures and all the species that we exterminate will at least be displayed for the world. Very brutal. But then again, it's a brutal world. We have arrived. Let's build the starbase, the mining starbase. And this is actually really cool now. Let's also get the module here cracking right away. Because with that, we have now 2 additional Promethean sites available here for the farming. And this leads to a total production of 0.5 Promethean per turn, which I think is quite a lot. Right, and this will hopefully boost my overall growth rating further. As long as this starbase here exists. No one has declared war on us yet, so I can be thoughtful. Now this one here, Devora 5, let's settle on this. So Devora 6 has now received its next planet, right? And this one is now outputting, as we can see, feeding Devora 6, right? With its manufacturing, research, and wealth boost. For the main one. Alright, we have finished also the core wall upgrade. We have finished the... Yeah, we have finished the world capital there. Fortunately, it's not looking that great for the approval rating. Starbase modules. Improvements. I could also lower my taxes, I think. This would perhaps do something. Let's try lowering the taxes. We are sitting at 5 income right now. With the normal, we're sitting at 2.4 income, but at least the approval rating goes up by 10%. This might help us out to improve my overall output there once more. I'm still also having the manufacturing boost for the cost of approval, of course. Might be something we need to do. Get rid of soon. Alright, it's a huge system and it's a very bad system once more. This is also not something we can do there right now. There's nothing for me of value here. So this is it. All the surrounding solar systems, unfortunately, are crap. They are not good for us. So we need to focus on our home economies. There's still a slight hope that we can actually colonize something here. So let's get my probe that is over there sitting right now. Oh, by the way, my colony ship has arrived. It's here now in the next turn. My probe, let's send this one to this area now. That is still possible for us, right? Alright, the fleet goes on standby for the moment and we end the turn. Yeah. So it is. This can't be true. Honestly, what is this? They also settled on that system now, just in time for me to arrive. This is my first war civilization. These are going to be the guys that I'm going to destroy. I'm sorry to say this. I'm a very peaceful person at heart, but this is not something I can tolerate. They snapped 2 planets away from me, under my fingers. Just like that. Nothing I can do. There's also no way I could have been faster, I think. We boosted those colon ships already. Alright, my flagship is out here. We are going now ahead and scan those capsules that we see there. That's what the flagship can do. And asteroid mining has been finished. Perfect. This is going to be important for us. Casino industrialization improves manufacturing. Allows us to build advanced systems into our most valuable systems. So this gives me the hull plating. Star-based defense system. That's a module. That's going to be very important. That we can defend our star bases there. The asteroid miners we can now use to build asteroid bases. This is also really cool. We have 2 of them, right? We should have 2 of them popping up. And we can now send them into the asteroid and build an asteroid base. There it is. And now we can see they're being mined here. And they yield me 0.1 production that is then feeding into Geode here now. And we're boosting the production output of this whole world. There is another asteroid belt here, so we can also go ahead and build another mining base. There it is. Further boosting it by 0.1. And there are still 2 more here that we can use as well and exploit. Very good. Before we end this turn, I need to unlock now something new, and that is our cultural progression, right? These are the core values of my civilization. This is what I'm all about, and we can now start with that. We got 16 cultural points that we generated in our capital, and we can use them now to invest into trees here. We got a lot of them available. Some of them don't make sense for us, like individualism, right? We are a collective race, so that does not make sense. Traditionalism probably would be nice. Progressivism would fit, right? So we are striving for new tech. Collectivism, of course, is the ideal one. However, I don't like the bonuses that we get out of them for now that much. So I'm going with progressive, and we are boosting our research with that. Eureka! Temporary approval boost after discovering a new tech, and 30 research points every time we do this. So this is actually pretty good, right? Let's go ahead and unlock it. And this unlocks now the deep investigation then, and the innovation that we can do. So every time we research something, we get bonuses, or we get flat bonus researches right away. Perfect. That was another major step. I think with that we can end the turn. I'm a bit afraid of ending turns at this point, because there can always something bad happen. This was such a waste here. Incredible. We'll need to do some warmongering, unfortunately, for this. There's another Promethean planet that I wanted. We built the constructor already, and then I would like to build 2 more asteroid miners. That is something we can do. We need to boost that output. Let's end the turn. And it's us again. Did something happen major-wise? Not that I can see of. Did something happen here? Not that I can see. Right. Belongs to us. And we have the constructor here ready for action. That's the next star base, and I would like to have it then for this Promethean over there. We can also use them, by the way, to build military star bases, right? That we can use for protection or influence star bases, communication star bases that would increase my sphere of influence. Thus increasing our borders. Right now, though, there's plenty of space still for that. Alright, the flagship starts with the survey of these capsules here, right? And with that, we might find some new tech, or hopefully some resources. At the very least, some knowledge. At least I hope so. Very good. Approval rating goes up again a bit. So the +10 from the tax cut, and also another +2 from the growth itself. Right, so at least that is something that we have here now. we only still have 1 citizen on this planet here, right? So if we want to grow further, it needs 43 turns right now. That's because we are a precursor factory on this planet. This is reducing the growth, right? So I might actually need to consider abandoning the governor and actually just feed my cobalt with that, because growth is so low on Devor that either I grow citizens here on my core world and then transfer them over. This I think is better, right, to boost that output here. That's some decisions that need to be made in the next episode of this Let's Play series of Galactic Civilization 4. I hope you enjoyed this one. Onwards to new adventures. Stay tuned.